25 must-know phrasal verbs for C1 to C2 level English. Here is a selection of must-know phrasal verbs that I consider to be for C1 to C2 level English. These are really common in everyday British English. Let's kick off with the first one. Play up. We say that something plays up when it doesn't function properly or when someone, usually a child, behaves badly. Crop up. We say that something crops up when a situation or problem arises and you have to deal with it straight away. Pay off something. This means to clear the total amount of a debt. To use this, it's better to apply it to a situation when there is a specific payment plan, like a mortgage or another type of loan. Get up to something. This one is pretty colloquial and we use it to say or ask what someone has been doing. Note that we only use it for questions and negative sentences. Weigh up something or whether to do something. This is a really useful phrasal verb that means to consider the positive and negative aspects of something before you decide what to do. Live up to something. We use this to say something is, or more commonly isn't, as good as what was expected or promised. Turn down something or someone. This means to reject something like an offer, proposal, or opportunity, or to reject someone for something like a job or a position. Sign up for something. This simply means to register for something like a course, a newsletter on a website, or a race. Look down on someone. If you do this, you think that you are better or more important than someone else, and perhaps act this way towards them. Look up to someone. This phrasal verb means to admire someone. We often use this for people who are older than us and act as role models. Put something down to something else. This is one of my personal favourites because it's considered as an advanced level phrasal verb and it's great for different situations. We use put down to explain that something is caused by another thing. Put up with something. This is another way of saying to tolerate something unpleasant or someone who annoys you in some kind of way. Read up on something. This is a more elaborate way of saying that you increase your knowledge of a topic by reading about it and studying it. Get over something. When you recover after something bad has happened to you, you get over it. This could be something like an illness, an injury, or a disappointment. Rule out something. This simply means to exclude something from consideration. It could be something like a medical diagnosis or another kind of decision. Come across something. This is a common way of saying that you find something by chance when you are not intentionally looking for it. Run into someone. This is when you meet someone you know by chance. It implies that you stop and talk to the person you run into, as opposed to just seeing them from the other side of the street. This is the same as bump into someone. Run out of something. We use this when our resources or supply of something have finished. Show off. This is when someone brags or behaves with the intention of attracting people's attention and making them admire them. Step down. This means to resign from a high job post, allowing someone else to take your place. Note that here we use step down as when followed by the job position. Take over. This is when you assume control of something, replacing another person, and you take over. This could be in terms of a job position or doing a temporary action. Put off someone. This is when something or someone doesn't allow you to concentrate on what you are doing because it distracts you. Turn up. When something that has gone missing is found by chance, it turns up. Note that this is very similar to come across something, but in this case the object or thing that appears goes before the phrasal verb. Turn to someone. When you ask someone for help when you are experiencing a difficult situation, you turn to them. Make up for something. This is when you do something good or something good happens in order to compensate for something bad that has happened. That's it for today. If you want to learn British English with me, hit the subscribe button to join the community and take your English to the next level.